Oh, freedom. Oh, freedom. Oh, freedom over me. And before I be a slave,
Dr.
I'll be
King's dream to me is
buried in my
that for all
grave.
kinds and races to be
And
able to be equal.
Martin Luther King Jr. presented himself as a person that could grow up in your community, somebody that you would go to church with, somebody that at the store would say hi to you. That's somebody that's anybody. That could be your brother, that could be your uncle, that could be your dad. He presented himself in a way that was unintimidating. You could see him and you feel like you could talk to him. So watching him, you sitting at home seeing Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. on the TV giving a speech to thousands of people in one of the most important places in America.
The way he was able to, from the speech, from what I remember, it felt so easy to get swept up in whatever he was saying. And that is very difficult to do, especially when he was talking to just this huge crowd of people. I can't even imagine standing there in that crowd with so many others. It truly must have been a very special moment to be a part of.
And it's times where I actually do get very doubtful and I want to give up myself. But then January comes around and it's his birthday, and I feel like even with the new year coming in, everybody wants to be a new person. But the same thing with this holiday, everybody gets reminded of who they are and what they need to contribute to this, not only his legacy, but to the community legacy. So I get it.
And for people to, I think it's disrespectful for people to say that it's as bad as it used to be, because that's saying that to your ancestors, oh well, we are going through what you're having to go through, but they fought for evolution of this modern world, so we can be at the point where we are now.
Because when Dr. King was alive, I'm pretty sure I'll be happy to be in that time period, to see Dr. King and to see all the amazing things he did for people, but that it caused a lot of anger in a lot of people, a lot of hurt, a lot of people died, a lot of people went to jail.
I'm kind of one of the radicals. I'm not going to tell no stories. I would have been doing the marches. I wouldn't have been starting riots. Depending on how I felt that day, I wouldn't have started riots. But what I will say is that our generation can start the integrated minds. I know that.
I believe that my generation can propose solutions to the problems that we all know are there. Constantly in our community, we're discussing the problems, and we all know what the problems are because they're somewhat uniform, not only in America but throughout the entire diaspora. So what my generation can contribute are solutions in the form of socioeconomic growth, and maintaining our position now in our lives, so building ourselves up to where we can be successful financially, and so that we can have a political say. Because unfortunately we live in a capitalistic society where your dollar also dictates your power, I guess, and your ability to have sway in politics.
Well, something our generation can do is to make sure we're all working together with people of all ages and all races, no matter who they are, and trying to make sure we're not dividing ourselves and stereotyping ourselves to the point where we're basically right back where segregation is, except there aren't laws that are separating us.